All right, so today we're taking a deep dive into something pretty special, and that is Villa Augustus
Ooh, I love this one.
in Dordrecht in the Netherlands.
Yeah, it's a fascinating place.
Yeah, and we've got some great source material here.
Yes,
Kind of a storybook vibe to it.
totally.
And yeah, we're going to kind of take a look at it and see what we think.
Yeah, and what makes it unique
Exactly.
and why people should care about it.
So one of the things that jumps out right away about Villa Augustus is that it's not your typical hotel.
No, not at all.
It's been transformed from this 19th century water tower.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I find so fascinating about this is adaptive reuse, taking something old and giving it a new life.
Exactly.
And they did it in such a creative way here. They've got rooms in the hotel that incorporate the original brick walls and the iron floors from the water tower.
It's like sleeping in a piece of history.
Yeah, exactly.
But with, modern comforts.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You're not roughing it or anything like that.
No. But it's just that unique blend of old and new that's so appealing to me.
Absolutely.
Now, the source material mentions something called the lantern room.
Oh, yeah.
What is that all about?
So the lantern room is this room at the very top of the old water tower.
Oh, wow.
And it offers panoramic views of the city of Dordrecht and the surrounding countryside.
That sounds amazing.
It's like stepping back in time, but with these breathtaking views.
And it's something I think would be really special for someone who loves history.
Absolutely.
And also enjoys, a little bit of luxury.
Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't want to wake up to that view every morning?
So let's talk about the food, because the restaurant at Villa Augustus sounds like a real sensory delight.
Oh, yeah. It's not just a place to eat.
No.
It's an experience.
They grow their own produce.
They do. They have these extensive gardens that are designed to supply the restaurant with fresh seasonal ingredients.
Amazing.
Yeah, and they change the menu every 2 months to reflect what's in season.
So it's always fresh.
Always fresh. Always something new to try.
And that must be a challenge for the chefs.
Oh, I'm sure it is, but it also allows them to be really creative. They have to work with what's available and come up with new dishes all the time.
Yeah, and the source material says that the menu focuses on regional Italian cuisine.
With a focus on handmade pasta.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Doesn't it? I mean, can you imagine fresh pasta made with herbs and vegetables picked that day?
So from the gardens to the kitchen.
Exactly. It's like this whole farm-to-table philosophy in action.
So it's more than just eating. It's about connecting with the land and appreciating the seasonality of food.
Absolutely. It's a very mindful way of eating.
Now, beyond the hotel and the restaurant,
Yeah.
Villa Augustus also has a market.
They do, and it's filled with all sorts of artisan goods.
What kind of things can you find there?
Well, they have things like handcrafted ceramics from the region, which is known for its pottery traditions. And they have small batch jams made with fruits from their own gardens.
So everything's connected.
Yeah, it's like they've created this little world where everything is intertwined.
And speaking of connecting with nature, they also have these flower and fruit gardens that you can wander through.
Yes, and a terrace overlooking the Wante River.
Wow.
It's all designed to create this sense of peace and tranquility.
So it sounds like the perfect place to just kind of slow down and escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life.
Exactly. It's an immersive experience. You're surrounded by beauty and nature and good food.
I have to say, this place really appeals to me. It's got history, luxury, delicious food, and a peaceful atmosphere.
It kind of got it all, doesn't it?
It does. And what strikes me is how Villa Augustus embodies so many things that people are drawn to these days.
Like what?
Well, like that connection to history, and sustainable practices, and just the focus on simple pleasures.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. It's like a reminder to slow down and appreciate the good things in life.
So maybe a visit to a place like this could inspire us.
Yeah.
To incorporate some of those things into our own lives.
Even in small ways.
Exactly.
That's a thought-provoking question, isn't it?
It is. And if anyone listening is interested in learning more about Villa Augustus, they can visit their website at www.villa-augustus.nol.
It's definitely worth checking out.
And who knows, maybe this deep dive will inspire your next adventure.
I hope so.
All right. That's it for today. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll see you next time for another deep dive.
Bye.
Bye.